Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE. Last time I looked at the JSE, looked like it was trading around the flat territory for most of the trading session. But it has sunk deeper into red territory there. Of course, quite mixed sentiment on a lot of things in the markets, including Middle East tensions that are rising, as you saw over the weekend. The impact of that being seen in the oil price, which has ticked up higher. The oil share on the day declining almost 0.1%. That largely being led by the industrial 25 declining almost 0.9%. The resources 10 complex there giving up almost 0.6%. But backing that overall trend, and I'm sure also having an impact on that, is the strong rand that we have seen. Financial 15 with a gain of 0.8%. Let's take a look at what is happening with the markets in the US and over there. It seemed before the trading that we are seeing now, the markets had gotten a facelift from Jerome Powell's dovish comments at the Jackson Hole Symposium on Friday, but seeming that there's a little bit of a turnaround, except for the Dow. The Dow, they're still demonstrating gains of almost 0.1%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq slumping by 0.75%. The S&P 500 there with a loss of more than 0.25%. Let's take a look at what is happening with markets across the Atlantic. Quite a mixed picture over there. Well, mostly green though. The DAX are relatively trading flat. Leading those gains is the FTSE 100 with a gain of almost 0.5%, and the CAC 40 ticking up by more than 0.25%. Let's take a look at what is happening on the currency scene, and we start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. As I mentioned, a stronger rand there at 17 rand 70 against the US dollar, against the pound at 23 rand 35, and against the euro at 19 rand 77. Let's take a look at how the other currency pairs are doing. A euro dollar at 1.11, pound dollar at 1.31, and the yen at just above 144 against the US dollar.